Good morning, guys. It's Rob. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, February 17th, and today we're going to be pulling some orders. So let's get started. From my shoe area, I sold actually some shoes, a pair of shoes from the locker that we found a bunch of shoes in the bag, which would be right here. And the ones I sold were Asics. So right here. I did put them online. The first time I did were auctions for all of this stuff. And they didn't sell in auctions. So what I did was I decided to put them all afterwards on buy it now with best offer and put average price. So the average price for those pairs, I think it was like $19.99 plus shipping. So somebody messaged me with the best offer of $10, so I took it. So those sold for $10 and shipping on top. So thank you very much, or actually plus shipping on top. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for the order. Next will be out of my PSP games. It's actually going to be a UMD video. It's going to be Black Hawks Down, which is right here. It's been, the prices range, up and down with this game, but they're all PSP UMD videos are pretty cheap. So this is complete in the box with papers and the game disc itself, or the video CD itself. This one sold for $5.75, free shipping on top. Next, it's going to be my Sony PlayStation controller that came from the PlayStation 3, which is now not functioning because the disk drive doesn't work, and also the UMD drive is bad. So one of these, I parted it out. It came with two controllers, charging cables. They both work. I tested them. They don't have stick drift or anything like that. So that one sold for $22.79, free shipping on that. So thank you very much for the order. The biggest sale from today, which I have a total of 10 orders to be pulled, is this next item. It would be a Transformers. This item typically goes for around $200 plus. But the problem is the condition of the box. So it's this last big one. It's Megatron. As you can see, the box condition is really bad. I didn't decide to straighten it out and clean it. I kind of left it as is so people could know the condition of this item. So there won't be any, actual end of purchase and they receive it surprises. So I marked it down to like $179.99 with free shipping on top, but an offer came in for $140, with free shipping on top, so I took it. You can't go wrong with this item because, like I said, I sold all of these, most of those Transformers. If we go back, they're almost gone, so I only have a few pieces left, and that locker really paid. So it was $140, free shipping on top. Thank you very much for the order. Next would be a PlayStation 4 game. So let's go to the PlayStation 4 games. It's going to be Assassin's Creed. It's right here. Also, the last locker, the gentleman had, a PS3, a PlayStation 4. He had these PSPs, which I'm waiting for some parts. I'm waiting for 2 batteries for those. And 1 charger for the one in the back or on the bottom. But he kept everything in mint condition almost, so I'm very glad, except that PlayStation with the bad drive. So, but this game sold for $5.99, free shipping on that. Next item is going to be, actually, I didn't know, I wasn't expecting it to sell, but it's going to be a VHS from my VHS section. And I bet you it's going to be on the other side. So I'm going to probably have to pull that off camera. Probably back there. I didn't actually prepare for pulling those VHS tapes. But as you can see, my transformer section, I'm down to the last, couple pieces. So 2, 4, 5 here. And I think I had some in a box. Oh, right here. And I have these in the box. So out of the 25 or so, or close to 30 pieces I had, it's practically about to, be all sold. So I'll pull that video shortly. So that sold for $4.75. Free shipping on that. So it's going to go media mail anyway. I'm glad just to get it out the door. The next item will be another game. It's going to be out of my PlayStation 2 game lot. It's going to be right here on alphabetical order. So it's going to be Turok Evolution. This comes with a manual. I forgot the condition on these. I might have to clean the CD. Let's see. I'm having really bad experiences with trying to get these out of the case. It's not that bad. Light scratches. I'll just clean it up with a microfiber cloth and it's good to go. That sold for $5.99, free shipping on that. Thank you very much for the order. Next item will be another video game. This one's coming out of the PSP video game section. It's going to be right here. And it's going to be the first one on top, Spider-Man. This typically sells for like about $13 average, free shipping on top. Somebody messaged me with a $11 best offer, so I took it. Remember, I'm making so much money. That came from that same locker, so all of this stuff is just extra butter on the bread. And the last two items, it's another game from the same locker, the previous locker. It's going to be Madden from PlayStation 4, right here. Madden 25, 2014. As well, really good condition CD, so I'm very happy that he took care of all his stuff. This makes it so much easier to sell because I know the game's going to be fully functional. Even though they went through the testing phase, the problem is like, do you sit there and test it for 5 hours and play through most of the game to figure out if it works? So that's the chance, testers have to take, because they're only going to load it, test it for 10-15 minutes, and then that's pretty much it. But if you get further in the game and reads more data, it might have issues. But I haven't ran all those video games I've sold for the last couple weeks. I haven't had any issues, so I'm very happy with that. And the last thing will be another controller for my PlayStation 3 part out, which will be this right here. Fully functional, really good condition. So that's going to be going out. This one has that dreaded rattle. I'm going to probably pop this open really quick just to get that little piece of plastic that's probably rattling around there. That sold for $23.99, free shipping on top. And the buyer actually requested a charging cable, which I have two from both of the controllers and the system. So I'm just going to include it with the sale. So that's pretty much finalizes all the orders for today. Total sales were about $300. It's like $267.06. So not bad for a Wednesday. So I'm gonna get this stuff packaged up, which this one is already packaged up. I'm gonna get this stuff packaged up, really small stuff, which is gonna be great because when I went to the post office and I shipped those 2 days worth of orders, it was like a lot. It took up like the whole counter. So this is a really nice day. All right, guys. So I actually took this apart. It was really simple. There's a total of 5 screws. Each one has their respective holes. You take those 5 screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just kind of wiggle it. I wiggled it from both sides, and then I kind of pressed this indentation in and pulled up. And all I had to do is kind of rattle it. And then this little piece came out. A little piece of plastic. Most likely could be, you know, a guide or one of the plastic pieces that sits with like the battery that's inside, or a section of the controller. They typically do go bad if, let's say, you drop it. They do, you know, break off, and then you have that dreaded, you know, rattle in the controller. But as you could tell, there's no more rattle. And all it took was this little screwdriver right here. 2 minutes of my time, 5 screws. I didn't open it up all the way because you have to be careful, because this section right here is a pain in the butt if you take it apart to put back together, because I've taken apart multiple controllers to clean them out, especially from rattles like this. But this saves you the trouble of having the customer obtaining this item and then doing the shake and say, oh no, you know what, there's something shaking in there, I want a refund. So now it's perfectly quiet. It's still operational. I press the button, see, it's still, you know, tries to look for signals. So a quick $22 flip, you know, off of a system that I found in the storage locker. So yeah, not bad. So today is Friday. We have a total of about, let's see, we have about 8 orders to be pulled. So let's pull those orders for today. So first game would be Sega Genesis video game power adapter. Would be this one up here. I found these, or I found this one in another storage locker. Just this actual power adapter, but no other system with it. So that was kind of strange. So that sold for, I took an offer on it, sold for $10 plus shipping on top. Next order will be, actually this is from the last locker. It's going to be the BMW console, or navigation unit, which is right here. I did list these GI Joes for sale as a auction, and right now I think they're at like $50, so that's not bad. So the unit is here. There are a couple of comps out there for this unit, but this unit actually stood out because it was a little bit cleaner than the other ones. So I listed it about for the same price, and all of them offered free shipping. So I sold this unit for $119.99, free shipping on top. Next would be the other Hess truck that also came from the same unit. If you guys been following my videos, this items from this unit actually has been flying off the shelves. So this is used. Well, I listed it as used, but it does come with its original paperwork. It's just, it doesn't have a bag, or the batteries themselves don't have the pull tab, so I couldn't list this as new. I sold that unit for $29.99, free shipping on top. So thank you very much for the order. Next is going to be, and this was quite a surprise because I found this item at the bottom of the box. I believe it was with other things, and I didn't take much thought into consideration on this item, but it's a discontinued item manufactured by a toy company for a specific game. It's right here, and it's the, you see it, it's the Dark Zelda. I did find the shield, and it comes with its sword. And what surprised me is that if you have this new in the box, they're like $50 for this little toy right here. So I priced my item accordingly, you know, and I put a best offer. I believe I did half the price. So somebody offered $22.49, which was weird. It's like 5% off, and free shipping on top. So I took that. So yeah, thank you very much for the order. Next would be, I did get the batteries for those PSPs that I had on the side. I did fully test them. I ran games through them. Everything works, and I listed them yesterday with their respective games. Like there was a white PSP Star Wars edition, and I had Star Wars Battlefield, I believe, video game. So I lotted them together. The battery cost me like about $10, so it wasn't that bad. I already pre-packaged them once I was finished with them. This is you won't see it, but it says PSW. It should have been PSPW for the white version. So it's packaged well, you know, with the game and everything that should be inside. That sold for $119.99, free shipping on top. So thank you very much for the order. Next would be a PSP video game. Will be in my little game section, and it will be this game right here, Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yeah, it comes with the book. That's a complete game, and that sold for $9.49, free shipping on top. So thank you very much for your order. I noticed I do a lot of free shipping, but you know, I kind of mark up my items. Plus I also kind of, you know, depending on what locker they came from, most of these items came from that same locker, so I made a ton of money. I probably tripled my investment. Right now I did triple my investment. I'll probably quadruple it with the other items that are selling. Somebody offered me, I did the G.I. Joe lot with the ones that were in the bag. Somebody from Canada offered me $150 because it's in an auction plus shipping. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. But he was like, oh man, the conversion rate is a little too high for me, so I'll just see if I could win it after the bidding is up. So hey, it could have been a possible $150 right there, but oh well. And the next one will be another PSP, which was the purple one, and I found out that purple version is a Hannah Montana version. So I had to buy a battery because of course the battery started to expand, I guess because it was so old and it was in the locker, which was hot and cold, who knows for how long. And it came with the respective game plus a video of Hannah Montana. So I allotted that up and it sold the same day. Like about, it's almost 24 hours, which is this one, PSP P for purple. It's like a purple with sprinkles on it, but it's like really reflective paint. There was only one little chip on the back, which was really minute, very minute. But that sold as well for $119.99, free shipping on top. And the last order would be this order right here. It's a jacket, which I have in the van in a tote, which I didn't take out yet. But that sold for $29.99 plus shipping on top. So thank you very much for the order. So this is basically Thursday and Friday. I didn't make a video yesterday because it was a snowstorm at my, at my city or my state. So I was shoveling snow again. Shoveling snow, taking the wife to work. So it's just like a decent like busy day with housework, and and I also did a lot of listings. I think in the last, I don't know, 2 days I probably listed over 50 items, plus that Facebook Marketplace deal that I've struck with the seller to get a certain amount of items, for $300 or $350, still hasn't arrived because of the snowstorms and all that whatnot. So hopefully those came in. Oh well, it's gonna come in soon enough. and we'll make a video unboxing on that. So thank you very much. This will be probably the end of the video. I'm going to pack this stuff up, get it to the post office, and probably keep on listing. So have a good day.